Well, thank you very much for that, Richard. That's a really wonderful start to the day and a great introduction. And really, that's what the day is about today. It's about your activities working together. One of the things that Izar and I, when we set up the idea and the concept of the day, was to bring two very different groups or verticals together. So the advanced technologies from motorsports and automobile industry, and the advanced technologies from the medtech industry. Medilink, of course, focuses on the medtech aspects, and STFC has all that wealth of research and technology. It was very clear to us that we wanted to try to enable you to make the most of the day. It's great to have tea parties, as I call them, which are the sort of the more general networking events. But on a day like this, it's very much about, exactly as Richard said, it's about working together, thinking together, being very proactive, and sparking out the new technology opportunity. We've got a very serious issue ahead of us as we get, across the globe, a growing aging population. This is great, it's really exciting for us as family units, but it's a real challenge when it comes to looking after the health and well-being of an aging population. And simply put, the NHS is already very stressed and sort of coming apart at the seams. But it's technologies of the type that we'll be discussing today, the opportunities of the type that we'll be discussing today, that will have an enormous impact in this space and allow for successful and continued independent living that should really be what we enjoy and focus on, and not the worry and the stress of how our aging population is going to manage over the years. So this is a real opportunity for us to get together, to get some of the best of ideas and technologies together. But as a colleague of mine says, there are all the technologies possible already in the space. It's a matter of whether we can reach and achieve some of these technology challenges. Have we got systems that are interoperable? Have we got systems that are cheap enough to use so that they can be extensively used? Have we got systems that interrogate, that capture, and that can securely manage data? These are all aspects of the discussions and of the exhibitions that are being held today. So they're all the topmost questions that you should be asking yourself, is that can we address these challenges that both the NHS and the industry have put forward? And I have to admit that in coming together with these challenges, I had the support of a wealth of specialists, including my colleagues who were keynote speakers. So David Paul from Magna impacted on these challenges. My colleague Nick Scott Ram from the Oxford Academic Health Science Network impacted on these challenges. And even a colleague who wasn't able to make it in the end, Craig Buckley from Siemens Healthcare, impacted on these challenges. And together we've come together with some of the best thoughts and some of the key notes that need to be addressed as we move forward in this industry. And as Nick said as well, in a quote that we released for a press issue, a lot of these ideas are here. It's about how we package them. And today in the exhibits, we'll see a variety of that clever packaging and bringing together and providing an end-to-end service, which is really what the NHS wants. And the NHS, as many of you are aware, isn't just one organization. It's a multiple of organizations. It's a system. And it's how we integrate into that system and how we, as industry, manage to make a commercial focus and strength in that system. It's not an easy target. And one of the reasons for having both sectors, automobile, motorsports, and the medtech here, was we fully appreciated that the SMEs struggle to impact and integrate into the NHS and the healthcare sector. And so we were thinking also of perhaps other adjacent sectors which their technologies could impart or impact on. So effectively a new route to market. So these are some of the considerations that we as the organisers and the developers of the idea, bringing this event together for you today, have carefully considered. It's about accelerating your business growth and your business development. And it only remains for me to say it is very exciting, as Olga says, from Leica Biosystems, that is very exciting to be able to bring two industry giants together and sort of see how the sparks fly. So it's very exciting for me. It's very exciting for the speakers and the organisers who are attending today. So it's really over to you to make the most of the day and enjoy. I've only got to, it only remains for me to thank the sponsors for the event today, which include the KTN, LLB Solicitors, and the Oxford AHSN, all of who have been very supportive of this new initiative. Thank you very much.